I'm Paulina Leiser, producer of Focus Today. Thank you for watching this video, and make sure to check our other videos at theDove.us.
Welcome to Focus Today. I'm your host, Perry Atkinson, and what a delight to have in the studio with us today, Mr. John Anhorn, and he is running for mayor of the city of Medford, and I've been looking forward to talking to John for quite some time. I've known him for quite a few years, and formerly was president and CEO of Premier West Bank, and a very successful businessman, has done some great things, and now he's decided, actually he's lost his mind. He's going to get into politics.
You're right. You're right.
You're a nice guy. What happened to you?
Well, I had a lot of people talk to me about doing this because I didn't want to do it. But I had a lot of people talk to me about doing it, and kind of, you know, what I did was when I was up at SAFE and changed some things there, and they just say it's time for some changes. So. Well,
your business style, John, has been very successful, and congratulations on that. But
thank you.
You're running because I know a lot of people encourage you to go, but you also have a heart for the community and the city. And so, what's the main message you're trying to do here to run for mayor?
Well, I guess the main thing is Medford's a nice community, but there's a way of making it better. Mm-hmm. And I want to work on that. I think we can make it better. We can do things. We can have parks and recreation, and, you know, make it a more livability, easier place to live at. Maybe a few less regulations, better customer service. Mm-hmm. There's frustration out there with the customer service that they get in certain departments. Do things that just make Medford the place you want to come to and be at. You know, I think another thing that we can work at, we're the largest city in the Rogue Valley, work together with all the other cities to have one big voice and one vision on what we want to create in the valley.
Right, right.
You know, it's important that the ripple effect takes over when you get people living here, whether they go to Shady Cove or Talent or Ashland or Jacksonville or Central Point. You know, it's that ripple effect, and we need to get together and really come up with a vision that says we want to live in the Rogue Valley.
Well, it's a very attractive place. It attracts everything but more businesses. Well, and I say that respectfully.
Yeah,
but I mean, you know, can we grow?
I don't know why not. You know, I've always said, I was one of the founders of So Ready.
Right.
And we've always said this is the best kept secret in the United States. You know, we're an hour you can go to the mountains, right. 2 hours you can go to the ocean. Right. We got universities, we got all the basic elements. We just need to bring in businesses that want to be here. We don't have the big natural disasters they have in other areas, the huge earthquakes, the floods, the severe snowstorms, freezing. You know, it's really, you look at what we got really a very good place to live.
I remember the Wall Street Journal, just about 2 years ago, was writing on the West Coast, and they said the most attractive place to live on the West Coast was the Rogue Valley, not only because of its livability with the climate and its growing economy, but its medical community and other things that contribute to the quality of life that's here in Southern Oregon. And I thought, well, that's a pretty big feather in our cap.
Yeah. Well, you know, Sante has been rated in the top 100 in the United States. Right. You know, we got Providence, which is a great hospital. It's good to have competition because it takes care of the folks. I mean, we got wonderful school districts. Everybody's working together. We got a university just south of here. We got a university just north of here. We got a community college that covers both counties. I mean, we got a lot of advantages that other communities don't have, and it's easy.
You've got an incredible history, John, of growing and working and creating a team. I mean, you grew the bank from, what, a handful of people, I think about 40 some odd people. And by the time you left the bank, it was 500 people, and you're doing $1.5 billion in assets. That's quite a resume.
Well, thank you. But it wasn't just me.
No.
It was all the people that worked for me. It's a team, and you got to get the team to providing what I call, again, customer service.
Right.
You got to know what the folks want, and then you create that, and they'll come.
There was a little bit of a recent controversy in the mayor's office over a city manager. What's your take on that one?
Well, it's up to the council. I'm not going to get in the middle of that argument, but it's up to the city council and the mayor to choose that person. You know, I was on the citizen committee, and I thought the three candidates we left them with, especially the top two, were both very good candidates. I don't know what happened, what made a change in there, but they'll get it figured out.
So we need a city manager, obviously.
Yes, we do.
Okay, and hopefully that gets solved quickly. You talk about regulations, and we've kind of experienced a little bit our little situation here, and it is frustrating, you know, to go down and go through all of that stuff. What can you do to smooth it out? Anything?
Well, you know, I guess what I'm going to talk about is, again, customer service, and I think you got to instill that in the employees that work down there. Some of them do a very good job. Some of them, I know there's some frustration from the public. But I think if you sit down and create a vision of what you want and get everybody to working towards that vision, it's going to bring the message across to all the employees that this is a one-stop window. It's not come to this place. Well, you can't do it, but you got to go over to this window. Then you got to go to this stop. And then you got, no, here's what you need to do. If it's absolutely not going to work, let's face it up front and say, you know, this will not work. Basically, don't waste your time.
Yeah.
But instead, and if it's going to work, say, here, let me help you a little bit. Maybe if you do this, this, and this, we can get you through this thing, okay? Whatever it is. But coach them. You know, that's how you build a team. You know, and that's what I did. I coached kids sports when I was doing banking and all that. But how you got there was you taught them the skills that you'd like to have them make success at. And so you show them the skill level. And I don't know, that's what I did in the banking business. And,
what's your assessment of the city today? Are we in good condition?
You know, what I've seen so far, I think we're in good condition. One of the things I would like to make sure of is what I call safety and soundness. Soundness being a part that we got the financial capability to do the things we want to do and the right people making the decisions to spend the money. Safety means a strong police force, a strong fire department, a strong emergency area, so that we have a, you know, if there is something that goes wrong, it can be quickly taken care of.
Let me say, our viewers and listeners, it's anhornformayor.com is his website, and that's spelled ANHORN, formayor.com is his website. If you want to learn more about John's candidacy, you have some terrific endorsements here as that continues to build and go. And I think that you know, Medford is in such an incredible condition to grow. You know, we see all the other things going on. We have the infrastructure. I don't know, you know, can we attract some high-tech companies here and get some more employment going up?
Well, we'll work on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I have some ideas, but I think we can work on that. I mean, we got a major interstate right through the middle of town, which is great. I mean, we've got a nice airport now.
Yeah.
We got some rail service. We just need to get our story out and make sure that we have the ability to land those people here and give them enough incentives to land in Medford, land in the Rogue Valley, and build their business, and, you know, make it easier for them to do the things they want to do.
Well, I got about 1 minute left. Tell the people why they should vote for John Anhorn.
Well, I have a different style of managing than a lot of people do, and you know, if you want change, I'm going to be about change.
Okay, and again, you can go to Anhorn for Mayor. That's ANHORN formayor.com and learn more about his candidacy. He's got an incredible background of growing businesses and being a business manager in so many levels, in so many ways. You've served on SAFE. What else? You've just done everything but High Wire Act.
Well, thank you. But, you know, I believe in helping the community, and, you know, you just got to get involved, and everybody working together is what's going to make this community grow. And the volunteers are what really make it happen, and if you want a good community, everybody go out and work for it.
There you go. All right. Anhornformayor.com is the website. Anhornformayor.com. John, best to you, friend.
Thank you.
And let's stay in touch as it gets closer to November, okay?
Thanks for inviting me.
All right,
Thank you.
We'll be right back.